Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spectrum with the second installment of the first part, hopefully, of our DC HeroClix Wonder Woman 80th Anniversary unboxing series. So far, going through the first brick, we have already come upon a chase and two super rares. Potentially speaking, there's possibly one more super rare in these three boosters, but that's an outside pot. That's not definite due to distribution changes made for at least for this set. So let's get started. Picking up where we left off, we've also had a good number of the commons and uncommons. No primes yet, so we might get we're probably going to get a prime out of one of these three boosters. We did get one of the figures who does have a prime, Donna Troy. It's in fact another version of, I want to say a 60s version, the 60s version of her, or 70s version. It's from probably 70s, early 80s, but yeah. Anyway, speaking of prime Donna Troy, that's exactly what we got out of this booster. As well as finally got ourselves an Amazon Warrior generic. Okay. I don't think we have yet to come upon a single booster that does not have a generic, and I kind of love it. Honestly, that should be the standard for boosters going forward. Interestingly, we haven't pulled another Minotaur yet. We also got, like I said, we got the generic Amazon Warrior. We got the Prime Donna Troy, as well as Miss Martian, and another Diana print of the martial artist Diana Prince, and another Jason. Alright, sounds. Okay. Alright, to get things off, we'll start off with the Amazon Warrior. It should be noted, all of the generics have the Sidekick roll tag. This was introduced in the last Marvel set, the Fantastic Four Future Foundation. But not with generics. So, Amazon Warrior comes in at 20 points as the Wonder Woman Ally team ability, as well as the Amazon and Warrior keywords. Looking at her dial, we've got some charge and we got some combat reflexes. And if you'll recall, the Amazon of Bonamigdal has running shot, initial deflection. So the regular Amazon Warrior is more close oriented, while the Bonamigdal one is more range oriented. Next up, we've got the Prime Donna Troy. Now this will actually be the last uncommon. This set will be the last set to feature uncommon primes, as starting with X-Men Rise and Fall, which I think it comes out next month or the month after, this summer sometime. Primes will be distributed, 2 rare primes, 2 super rare primes, which honestly a lot of people like, because you don't have to worry now about pulling maybe buying multiple bricks and getting or buying multiple. Basically, it's harder to. You're not going to be pulling a common prime. You won't be like, oh, I got a prime, and it's a common. Woo, yeah. Anyway, Donna Troy comes in at 50 points as the Wonder Woman ally and Teen Titans team abilities, as well as the Amazon, Teen Titans, and Warrior keywords. She also has improved movement, ignores and destroys blocking terrain. Champion of Themyscira, Wonder Woman's bracelets. Same as Bombshell Wonder Woman's trait. Any Wonder Woman equipment can be equipped to her at the beginning of the game. If she's equipped with the bracelets, Super Senses +1. Her next trait is the Groovy 70s. Each turn, the first friendly finalized roll of 7 is a critical hit. Okay. Then, looking at her dial, we got some Charge, followed by Sidestep. We got Quake, followed by Incapacitate. On defense, we have a special power, the Origin of Wonder Girl, Toughness and Super Senses, which then gives way to regular Super Senses. So she's got Super Senses her entire dial, plus she's got that Wonder Woman team ability, so yeah. And if you give her the bracelets, well, her 4 to 6 becomes a 3 to 6. Finally, for this booster, we've got Miss Martian. Miss Martian here comes in at 70 points. Has the Teen Titans team ability as well as the Justice League, Teen Titans, Young Justice, and Monster keywords. She also has improved movement, ignores blocking terrain and characters. And she has the Titans Reborn trait, same as the non-prime Donna Troy. Looking at her dial, we open up with special speed power, Mind Link activated, which grants mind control. And when she moves, if she moved 5 or less squares after resolution, she can use mind control as free. That then gives way to running shot, followed by a click of charge at the very end. On attack, we open up with telekinesis, followed by penetrating psychic blast. On defense, we mostly have super senses, followed by at the end a stop click, revert to white Martian form, which gives invulnerability. On damage, we open with leadership, which gives way to probability control, and on her white Martian click, we've got close combat expert, which, yeah, that's a 4 damage. So we're looking at a charge with 12 attack for 5 damage. Ooh. That can hurt. That can hurt. Moving on to the next booster, which is kind of heavy. Betcha this will be the Minotaur. I will almost put money on it being the Minotaur. Or it could be the non-generic Minotaur, Ferdinand. Or both. That might be both, actually. I have vague memories of... Yep, it's both. Okay. So here we got ourselves Ferdinand, another generic Minotaur. We got Maxi Zeus, who, if you'll recall from the last video, can potentially generate Minotaurs. We also got Maxwell Lord, whom you may recall as having been the villain in Wonder Woman 84. Wonder Woman 1984. Alright, so let's crack open the cards. And okay. We'll kick things off with Ferdinand here. Looks just like the Minotaur, just in a darker overcoat. So that sculpt looks amazing. And for the record, even though it does clearly tower over the other figures, it does not have the giant ability. Gotta hydrate. Alright, so Ferdinand comes in at 30 points. Has the Wonder Woman ally team ability as well as the Amazon, Brute, Monster, and Warrior keywords. Does have a trait. Personal Chef of the Themyscira Embassy. As a power action, choose an adjacent friendly character and roll a d6. Heal that character equal to half the result. Okay, alright. 30 points, we'll do that alone is worth it. Looking at his dial, we get some charge followed by sidestep. We get some late dial Blaze Claw's Fangs, toughness followed by super senses, and some late dial close combat expert. Okay, alright. Next up we've got Maxwell Lord. So in the comics, Maxwell Lord was a businessman, I believe also a politician. He was the he was the government, the UN, he was a liaison for the Justice League with Justice League International. However, in the lead up to the event in Infinite Crisis, it was revealed he was working for Checkmate and had become the new Black King, and he in fact murdered Blue Beetle Ted Kord, kicking off the, and had also he murdered Ted Kord, the Blue Beetle, and had wrested control of Batman's Brother Eye satellite and weaponized it. Even more so. So Maxwell Lord comes in at 45 points, has the PD team ability, as well as the Project Cadmus, Justice League International, Police, Politician, Ruler, and Spy keywords. He also has improved targeting, ignores hindering terrain, and finally we have a trait. All part of my greater plan. Stealth. Then of your turn, if a friendly character used mind control this turn, and an opposing character took damage during that mind control, gain 1 mission point, or if an opposing character was KO'd during that mind control, gain 2 mission points instead. Mission points are a new alternate win condition. If you get 20, you win the game. Looking at his dial, we've got a full run of mind control. Nothing on attack. We got some Mastermind followed by Super Senses. On damage, we open up with Outwit, then a couple clicks of Probability Control, and back to Outwit. Okay, alright. I imagine him and Dr. Psycho work really well together. Okay. So, super rare or not? Guess we'll find out. I'm not betting on it. I mean, generally, yeah. Opening the first booster and getting a super rare generally does kind of imply you're getting the higher possible number, but still, not betting on it. Not betting on it in the slightest. But we'll see. We'll see. And nope, no super rare. In fact, it's full of duplicates. Dr. Poison, Superman, Donna Prawn, Donna Troy, Amazon Bonham Migdal. Oh, no, that is not an Amazon Bonham Migdal. Okay, we did get a new figure. Alright, never mind. I take it back. We got one. We got Nubia. We also got Cheetah. Excuse me. Now, some of you who actually know the game may have noticed some powers are oddly absent. Perplex, Invincible, Super Strength. That is because WizKids has decided to start benching powers for periods of time. And yeah, those are some of the powers currently benched. Personally, I'm not too fond of the fact that, a Wonder Woman set is when they start with benching powers, including, Super Strength, because that's kind of part of Wonder Woman's entire shtick is, Super Strength. Okay. Alright, so let's get Nubia on her There's Nubia. Nubia comes in at 60 or 40 points, has the Wonder Woman ally team ability, as well as the Captain roll tag, and the Amazon, Ruler, and Warrior keywords. We have a trait, press the attack, free. Choose a friendly sidekick, that character keeps Blaze Claw's Fangs this turn. Okay. Looking at her dial, we've got a full run of charge, followed by sidestep. We've got on the back half of the dial, so on attack, heal energy. On defense, we open up with combat reflexes, which is followed by toughness. And on damage, we open up with leadership. Okay. Moving on to brick number 2. Also gives us more room for skill. Okay. And just like before, we'll start from the back right. That's probably, we only pulled one of the Wonder Woman objects. When I say that now, I'm trying to pull. Well, we got some bubble wrap. Oh! That's because we got our second chase. second chase is none other than the Flash as a Blue Lantern. It's kind of one of the Secret Six, but oh well. Then we got ourselves another Circe, which is a rare. The rare one, to be clear. Another Superman. Another Huntress. So we actually haven't gotten too terribly many out, but I don't know, she is a common, but yeah. Okay, so this is actually our first booster without I think this is the first booster we've gotten without a generic in it. And we also got the uncommon Wonder Woman. So let's get these cards out so we can start looking at the dials. Alright. Okay. So we'll start off with the uncommon one. We'll start off with the uncommon Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman here comes in at 50 points. She has the Wonder Woman Allied Team ability, as well as the Amazon, Justice League, Justice Society, Past, Soldier, and Warrior keywords. We've also got she has the Secret Identity roll tag. So this is the one. This is the one that, at the very least, the two Diana Princes can turn into. But we also have a Champion of the Mascara, Lasso of Truth. She can start the game with any Wonder Woman equipped. If it's a lasso, when using its incapacitate, all hit targets can't use damage powers until your next turn. Okay, alright. Looking at her dials. We'll start with the regular dial. We've got Charge, followed by Sidestep, Nothing on Attack, Toughness, followed by Super Senses, and a full run of Close Combat Expert. On the Secret Identity dial, 1 click of Charge, followed by 2 clicks of Sidestep, Super Senses on defense, and Close Combat Expert on damage. Not too shabby. Now we've got the Flash. So during Blackest Night, the Ganthet of the Guardians activated a subroutine in all the batteries to basically deputize the deputy subroutine, and each ring or each lantern went after a deputized someone. And for the blue lantern, that deputized Barry Allen, the Flash. Anyway, so Flash comes at 50 points. He has the Blue Lantern Corps Herald, Scientist, and Speedster keywords. We have the Construct trait, same as Sinestro. Then looking at his dial, on speed, we have a special power, Hope from the Speed Force, which grants him phasing teleport. When he uses it and moves 6 squares or less after resolutions, he may use Flurry as free. Okay. We got some incapacity on the back half of attack. On defense, we open up with Super Senses, followed by Inertial Deflection. On damage, we open up with Probability Control, followed by Enhancement. Yeah, okay, alright. And then here's his construct. It's a fire hydrant. Fire hydrant's got invulnerability, so you have to be able to deal it 3 damage to destroy it. Has a trait. I'm not sure how this works. Free. Remove up to 2 hindering or blocking terrain markers within 6 squares in line of fire. Okay. That could actually be very devastating against certain types of teams. I'm going to move the tokens out of the way so for these for equipment. All right, moving on. Well, none of the Secret Six, sadly, but hopefully we'll get our second case in at some point soon, and we'll crack that one open and have some Secret Six goodness. All right. Oh, we got some more bubble wrap. Oh, I see why. Okay. All right. Because we got Angleman, his angler. In fact, we've only got 2 new figures to look at once again. Angleman. And this is Antiope. Antiope? Yeah. We also got Sarge Steel. I'm not calling him Sergeant Steel. Nobody calls him Sergeant Steel. It's Sarge Steel. No, there are 3. Oh, we got 3 new figures. Okay. We've also got Steve Trevor. And finally, we got ourselves an Etta Candy. Okay. You might notice that Steve Trevor does bear a striking resemblance to Chris Pine. I'm actually surprised about that. It's a good in a good way. In a good way. It's really evident when you look at the picture on the card. All right, so we're gonna start off with Antiope. Love that sculpt. That just looks amazing. Antiope comes in at at either 60 or 40 points. Has the Wonder Woman Ally team ability, as well as the Amazon and Warrior keywords and the Captain roll tag. She has a trait, Help has arrived. Friendly sidekicks can use probability control, but only when they are targeted with a range attack. Okay, so she's the flip side to Artemis. Looking at her dial, we got Running Shot followed by Sidestep. We got some late dial Penetrating Psychic Blast. On defense, we open up with Inertial Deflection followed by Super Senses, and on damage, we have Enhancement. Okay, alright. Not too shabby at all. Next up, we've got Steve Trevor. Steve here comes in at, I think that's 60 or 40 as well. Yeah, 60 or 40. He has the Wonder Woman Ally team ability, as well as the Amazon Pass, Soldier, Spy, and keywords, as well as the Captain roll tag. Let's take a quick look at the picture there so you can see what I mean. Yeah, see? Anyway, looking at it, we got a couple. We have a trait, take cover. Friendly seconds needs initial deflection. Looking at his dial, we got some running shot followed by sidestep. Late dial energy explosion on attack. Early dial, early to mid dial super senses. On damage, we open up a special power, calling in reinforcements, leadership, and he can generate an allied soldier on click number 1, followed by enhancement. Okay. And finally, we've got Angleman. Angleman comes in at that's 45 points. Yes, 45 points. He has the Secret Society of Supervillains keyword as well as trait taken from Apocalypse. Angleman may start the game with the Angler equipped. Looking at his dial, we've got Stealth followed by Sidestep, nothing on attack, Super Senses on defense. On damage, we open up with a special power, I see all the angles, which is in probability control. Once per turn, Angleman may reroll any three for attacks or breakaway rolls. Okay. And then we get some late dial, just regular probability control. Alright. Let's take a look at the Angler right quick. It normally costs 10 points. Gives phasing teleport with a speed value of 10. As a free action, this character is adjacent to an object, a printed wall, or a printed square blocking terrain. Place them in another square within 6 squares in line of fire that is adjacent to an object, printed wall, or printed square blocking terrain. Okay. That's neat. Alrighty, and last booster for the video. We've still got 7 more to go after this. See if maybe we can get ourselves a super rare. It would be kind of sad to not pull super rare. Well, we pulled a chase, so I mean that does kind of trump a super rare. We got a super rare. Boy, did we get a super rare. The God of War himself, Ares. As well as everyone's favorite evil ape, Gorilla Grodd. We also got extra Nubia, our second Amazon warrior, and another martial artist Diana Prince. Okay. Better crack this open. Now there was last year there was supposed to be a convention exclusive Ares. I don't think that they just changed their mind and said, just put it in the Wonder Woman set. So. Ares. So we'll start with Gorilla Grodd. As you can see, he's got the same sculpt as the Gorilla Knight. Also, should be noted, Grodd is number 23A. There's a Prime named Talifar, who's an ally of Wonder Woman's. The Gorilla Grodd comes in at 150 or 75 points as the Injustice League team ability, as well as the Gorilla City, Injustice League, Legion of Doom, Secret Society of Supervillains, Animal, and Ruler keywords. He also has improved movement in North, elevated terrain, and 2 traits. It's time that humans learn that apes are their superior. Unique modifier. If Gorilla Grodd is on a theme team, friendly characters with the animal keyword modify attack by +1. Okay. Next up, I have taken over the defenses of Gorilla City. Leadership, mind control. When Gorilla Grodd uses leadership and succeeds, you may instead generate a Gorilla Knight on number 1. Okay, alright. Looking at Grodd's dial. Oh boy. We've got running shot, charge, sidestep on speed, incapacitate followed by steel energy on defense. Is that mastermind, invulnerability and toughness on, or incapacitate and steel energy on attack. Mastermind, invulnerability and toughness on defense. Outwit and 2 clicks about wit, 2 clicks of nothing, 3 more clicks about wit, and then some close combat expert on damage. Not too shabby at all. And now we've got Ares. Ares comes in at 125 points, has the Mystic Steam ability as well as the Armor, Brute, Deity, Soldier, and Warrior keywords. We've got 2 traits. The Engines of War grind on. He also has the Ally, he has the Ally roll tag. Unique modifier. Friendly captains and sidekicks modify attack +1 when attacking 1 or more characters with the Soldier keyword. Then, his next trait is, they fight for my amusement. When a character named Allied Soldier or German Soldier is KO'd, give Ares an Endless War token. At the beginning of your turn, there will be 2 Endless War tokens that he's got. He has gain 1 mission point. Okay. Looking at his dial, we got some charge on speed, followed by sidestep, followed by flurry. Long run of blades, followed by a couple clicks of steel energy. On defense, we open up with impervious, followed by vulnerability, followed by toughness. And on damage, we have special power, a vision of never-ending battle. Leadership, it succeeds on a 4 through 6. When he uses it and succeeds, you may instead generate an Allied Soldier bystander or a German Soldier bystander. If you do, an opponent also generates an Allied Soldier bystander or a German Soldier bystander, whichever you did not choose, adjacent to one of their characters. The bystander they generate is friendly to their force. Okay. Alright, not too shabby. And again, mission points, basically it's alternate win condition. You get 20 over the course of a match, you win. And that is going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Still got 7 more boosters left in this brick, so yeah, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, and PayPal account in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off, saying live long and rock hard.